Hey, Far Cry. Let me just change the information. Right above, right below Far Cry 4 in the Twitch list of what you can choose from for the game, there's a farming simulator. I think I should be playing that instead. What do you guys think? You want to have a vote? Farming simulator versus Far Cry? All right, we'll do some story tonight because it's so easy to just do side quests in this game, and I have been neglecting story. Well, not as much. I've been, doing a little bit more story lately, but tonight we're gonna just stick to the story. Fuck am I? Guess we gotta get the bell tower over here. Okay, so what story missions do we have? We have Y, Yogi, and Reggie. We've got Longinus, who's, some say, quite the long fellow. And then I guess I'll just take this bell tower, and then I'll take the bell end, and then we'll go do some story. Why can't I strafe? How can she slap? I have the controller plugged in. No wonder. It's really fucking bizarre shit happens. When your controller's plugged in, only a few things don't work. It's really, really weird. Whoa, fuck off, pig! Guys, I tried to show off. I tried to show what kind of a big guy I was by killing fucking boars, but I made a mistake. I'm almost out of ammo. Yeah, almost everything out of... Oh, the elephant gun is still good. Hang on a second. I might need to skin these things. It's not even, like, the reason I don't play this game often isn't because I don't like the game. Because I really, really like this game. It's a great game. It's got some, it plays well. It's the best of Far Cry 3 with a new story and some improvements. It's not terribly original. We've discussed this. The reason I don't stream this game often is because of the technical shit. Okay. Alright, luckily we were loaded for bear. Yeah, the technical nonsense, such as the fucking weird frame rate problems and some of the other shit, is pretty much why I don't often have the desire to start the game up. That's all I had to do to get that karma. Okay, let's just get stuck. Can I get a horse, please? Maybe a horse? No. I don't love the day and night cycle in this game. Is this supposed to be nighttime? Like, what's happening? Or is this evening? Yo, that tree's spazzing out. Tree, what are you doing? Alright. Yeah, I feel like, what the fuck is the night in this game even? I don't see stars. I just look up and I see dark clouds. Which is a great game. It just doesn't look great. It's morning? Oh. Yeah, but I was just in nighttime and it didn't look like nighttime. I didn't see the stars. I didn't see the moon. The fucking lighting just looked like poop. Maybe I'm nitpicking. Alright, how about this? Instead of me nitpicking now, when it happens again, we'll determine whether or not it's shit. I already streamed Dark Cloud 2 a few years ago. That was a really, really fun game. Really long game. That game took fucking like 40 hours to finish. It was worth it. I really, really loved it. I enjoyed the fuck out of it, but it was still kind of... It's one of those long streams that took me like 3 months, 4 months to get through. Which, those are always a little tough. That's why I like to play one-off games so much. I like variety. I don't like to stick with one thing for too long. I get bored. You know, it's just how I am. I'm like that with music. With albums, with music, I try to write. Keyword try. You know, it just depends, really. I like variety. I like new things. Speaking of music, I want to point out a few things. So, Uptown Special by Mark Ronson. I mentioned this a few times. A funk album. Just came out. It's got, Kevin Parker of Tame Impala on it. It's got Bruno Mars and some other people that I don't know, but I know Bruno Mars, and he's pretty good. I'm not really a pop guy, but I like Michael Jackson, and he strikes me as the Michael Jackson type. So, you know, I listened to his song on it. I thought it was pretty good. Noel Gallagher of Oasis just put out a single. It was really not bad at all, actually. I kind of liked it. It's called The Ballad of Mighty I. I thought that was pretty good. He's got an album coming out in March. I'm excited for it. He was the only part of Oasis I gave a fuck about, so it's nice to see him just doing his own thing. He's a good songwriter. He's a good songwriter. And Django has an album coming out this year, and they just released their first single of it, called First Light. So that's what I've been listening to. That and some David Bowie. I've been in a Bowie mood lately. No. I know it is my sworn duty to King Min to follow my orders and remain at my station. But I was alone on watch when a truck full of rebels came by and released a cage of snakes into the goddamn tower. I'll take dereliction over duty. I'll take dereliction of duty over a tower full of snakes any day. If you were reading this and you were braver than, more foolish than I give up. Give me a nice long RPG, I'd be able to read that no problem. I need some practice. Which Bowie album? I've been listening to Heathen, which I've never really gave much of a chance. But Heathen is a later Bowie album, really good. And okay. So Heathen's good, and I really, really like... lately I've been listening to the Heroes album, which is a lot better than I thought it was when I first heard it. I still haven't listened to all of Diamond Dogs. For some reason that album just doesn't... It's really only got a few songs on it that I've paid much attention to. Aladdin Sane is one of my favorite Bowie albums. That and Ziggy, of course, and Low. Low might be my favorite Bowie album, but I can't recommend it to everyone. my friend Tyler was looking to get into Bowie, and he was like, Vin, what album would you recommend? So I said, you should listen to Low. He listened to it and he was like, I don't think I want to listen to David Bowie anymore. He was like, he sang on only half the album and the rest of it was just fucking spooky noises. So I was like, yep, that's Low. Where's the goddamn Pagan Min poster? I was hoping to get this out of the way now, but I don't see it. As for Nintendo Direct, I'll give you guys a little bit because people were asking, and I'm interested in Nintendo stuff. So I mean, why wouldn't I talk about it? I'm holding off for kind of a good reason, actually, because at some point there will be an outlet, so to speak. Oh, there it is. I see it. All right. You'll get my full impressions in another form soon, because I want to have a nice long conversation about it. But before I do that, I'll just say that Majora is looking better and better. I like the new camera controls on Majora. Well, did I actually hit that thing? Most of the Nintendo, there was like a pay-to-win game, like a puzzle game. I was like, all right, I get it, Nintendo, I get it, but I don't want any part of it. Okay, let's head over to a story mission. What else? So yeah, it was like Project Steam actually does look good. I was telling you guys earlier when me and KY were talking. Really, really looking forward to that just for the gameplay, because it really strikes me as a unique take on the genre. It's probably not going to be the best game ever made. Probably not going to be better than Fire Emblem Awakening or Advance Wars, but I'm actually interested in it, and I thought that it looked good. What else? New Fire Emblem trailer looks cool. I like that the art style is similar to how the other Fire Emblem recently was, the Fire Emblem Awakening. You know, I love that game. So I'm excited to see a new Fire Emblem. And the DLC for Hyrule Warriors looks like a lot of fun. Good job, Vin. You can't use your fucking wingsuit in a town. And what else? Some of the amiibo shit was like gimmicky. Really wasn't too interested in learning about that. You know, Mario Party looks alright. And the new 3DS XL thing, I like the Monster Hunter one better than the Zelda one. I kind of wish the Majora's Mask 3DS was purple, to be honest. It looks cool. You know, the gold looks pretty cool. It's not awful by any means, but yeah, I guess I kind of hoped for the purple one. All right, so people are saying reach Karma level 6. Oh my god, to get the Shredder, it's gonna take a while. Destroy Pagan's Wrath convoys. Bull. I think I'll just stick with what I have for now. Anyway, that's all I got. Splatoon looked good. I love the way it's looking. I like the customizations. I was hoping it wasn't just going to be like, oh, here's a few weapons, and you now have to use these like forever, and that's it. You just have, you know, a few weapon choices: submachine gun 2, and fucking paint roller. So I'm happy that Splatoon has a little bit more depth than that. And I'm sad that the 3DS, the new 3DS, doesn't come in regular form. It's only in XL because you can't do faceplates, and XL's a little bit bigger and more bulky. So that's my kind of initial feelings about it. It was an okay Nintendo Direct. It didn't really do a whole lot for me. The Fire Emblem one was the best. Anyway, like I said, more in-depth. We'll talk at some point. I don't want to spoil it because I hate spoilers, but I'll just say that at some point there's going to be a more in-depth discussion about this, and I'll let you know when it happens, okay? Where the fuck am I going? Oh, it's that far away. If Nintendo made a new Metroid, would I stream it? Fucking yeah, I'd stream it 2 days before it came out. Like, whose dick at Nintendo is available? Because I need that game. Wow. It's a really good gun. Metroid's my favorite series. You know, I love Chrono Trigger, I love Zelda, love Metal Gear, even though I never really played some of the later ones. But I fucking love Metroid, and I would love nothing more than a new Metroid game. You know, Prime style, or 2D, 3D style, like fucking what they did with Link Between Worlds. How do you get a red wine stain out of your sheets? OxyClean does the trick. OxyClean really does work. Holy fucking shit! Did you guys just see that? Did I shoot the driver and have him crash into a tree and then shot it again and it exploded? Oh, this guy's armored. Oh, this gun is amazing. I am never leaving this gun. This gun will always be by my side. Carry on my wayward son. Oh my god, what was I doing? See, like, have there been any stability updates for this game? Because, you know, I'm playing it right now, and it's running a little bit better. It still gets a bit laggy. Where the fuck is this taking me? Oh, I have to go all the way around if I want to get up there. I noticed some stability some stability improvements, but then again, if you remember my previous Far Cry 4 streams, you'll know that it starts out fine, and then it just gradually turns to shit by the end of the stream. You know, memory leaks and the such. I can drive. I can still keep driving, right? This is risky. Why am I still driving? Don't say it can't be done.
Still alive, shitbags!
Hang on, my friend! I know you're angry with Donald for what he did, but we're in body!
He means trouble. And it's Yogi, you cunt.
I still want to shoot you both.
Listen, I don't blame you for wanting to put a hole in Reggie here.
Look, we're trapped in this bloody country. Like you, are hiding nicked our passports, and they're getting us to fuck over folks! Like you!
And we can't go back to India after that incident with the cow.
Cows,
What'd you do with the cow?
Cows, so many cows.
yeah, there's 10 million hits on YouTube so far.
Really?
Yeah, it was... Okay, look. We thought no one wanted to parlay. We didn't think she was gonna throw you in the arena naked.
Yes, we did. That's why you bet against him.
I only technically bet against him. I was trying to cover the spread, my old China.
He means mate. I, however, had no doubt. I bet on you, mate. Check it out. Which I'm more than willing to split with you, 60-40. 40-60. 37. Right, just take the whole lot. You deserve it. Fighting with your tackle flip-flopping about.
Yeah. Oh, was very impressed
With his tackle.
with his fighting tit. He was very glad he got.
I'd say all 300.
I want you two gone. I want you out of my house. I'm taking it back. And if you ever
We'll shoot Donald together.
It's Yogi. Smoke?
leave,
Right.
Just give us a second to pack.
Yeah, we're nesters.
It's a bit of a mess.
But first,
I've got a mission for you.
So what used to be here? One of those thankers?
Yes, clever clocks.
What happened to it?
Now that is a story worth telling.
yeah, drugs, intrigue, danger, it's all there.
I just want the short version.
Fine, the short version. We were new arrivals in KYRAT.
Fresh off the boat, so to speak.
Yes, and we were eager to sample the local horticulture scene.
Very eager. We were not disappointed.
No, not in the
Left guy's
slightest.
head
All
makes
thanks
me
to
uncomfortable.
A kindly old guru who helped open our minces.
Right. That day, we reached a level of herbal nirvana unlike any other.
When it was all said and done, we asked the guru who his supplier was.
That's
Crazy
when we
uncanny
heard
valley shit.
Shangri-La.
Shangri-La. It's like the ghost of ancient KYRAT.
Ancient KYRAT.
And yeah, it's more like the ghost that never was. So it's like Schrodinger's cat.
Schrodinger's KYRAT.
Guys, the short version, right?
Right, back on track. So the guru told us he had journeyed to a storied place, and when he was there, he nipped a few buds.
This was all made possible through a mystical thangka that hung on this very wall.
So what happened to it?
It was torn to pieces and scattered throughout KYRAT by persons unknown.
Yeah, right, but not to worry. The old geezer sold us a map that led to a cave not far from
Right,
here.
a cave with a scary door.
Right, really scary. As much as we wanted to chase that dragon, the door had a certain do not enter sort of quality to it.
So where's the map?
I think we used it as a rolling paper, but no worries.
Think.
The cave is easy to find. You just head west from it.
Yeah, right. And when you find a door with a really scary face on it, you know you're in the right place.
Oh, yeah, and bring us back a few buds, yeah?
All right, so they want me to get them weed or something. So, remember that game that came out a few years ago? What was the name of that game? It was a game where they used like face capture, and it made everyone's faces like look really, really good. It was LA Noire was the name of it. And it kind of flopped a little bit. Not flopped, but it wasn't, you know, apparently as amazing as its motion capture technology. So, yeah, LA Noire. So, okay, what is it about lips that just don't work in these games? Like, Ubisoft, they don't do a terrible job with faces. Like, the dude on the right, at least looked competent. Because he wasn't trying to be, like, you know, human. Like, it was Uncanny Valley on the dude on the left, but on the right it was like, okay, this is a little stylized. But anyway, it was just weird. But the lips of the guy on the right and the left were just... It's not good. Like, the way they open their mouths to talk, just... Ugh. And not too many people get it right. You know, it's very rare that it's completely done right. So I say, why not take the lessons learned from LA Noire and maybe apply it to more games? Kryken just tweeted me? Really? That's that true? I know Kryken's watched a video of mine here and there, but kind of really don't even, like, I might have seen a few of his videos at some point. I just don't remember. Seems like a nice enough guy. Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's the real Kryken. What do you know? That's him. What's the consensus about Kryken? Yeah, we spoke a few times. He actually did help me out. Like, I asked him for some YouTube advice a while back, and he actually cared. He cared enough to respond. But what's the consensus? How do you guys perceive Kryken? Great guy, hilarious. He's awesome. He's good. He's cool, dude. Oh, that's cool. All right, well, there you go then. I guess, you know, that's good news. Maybe I'll try to get in touch with the guy. Like I said, I don't really watch a lot of YouTubers. Oh, you son of a bitch. You're not a bird. Oh, man. Okay, so that sucked. But yeah, I don't really watch a lot of YouTubers. I watch a little bit of Lyle these days because he's a cool dude. I'm glad I got introduced to him. Really nice guy. I watch AVGN still. I'm actually gonna get a copy of the movie just for the special features, just to see what James did behind the scenes. I mean, the motherfucker made a full-length movie, love it or hate it. I still prefer just his videos, but anyway, I want to see how he was able to make it happen. I want to see all the behind-the-scenes shit. So, yeah, I still like AVGN. I still watch him and Red Letter Media. Oh, Kryken's in the chat. What's up, Kryken? What's your name? It's just at Kryken. Just what's up, dude? Thanks for the support. I know you commented on one of my videos, the Mario 64 Chaos Edition video, and I appreciate that. So, if you want to play Smash sometime live on stream, you're more than welcome to. Do I have to go underwater? It's fucking dark and I'm not really sure. It's dank in these caves, and apparently, according to old Uncanny Valley, this is where weed grows, or maybe some magic mushrooms. Like this would be a better place for mushrooms than weed. So, no, I'm not challenging you, Kryken. Trust me, you'll probably win if you have any degree of competence in Smash. But I would love to, have a chat, learn about some things, talk about stuff. That's what I like to do. I mean, usually I interview, people, but I think it's more fun to play Smash with them, If it's more of just like a whatever kind of thing. But yeah, you've been officially challenged, mofo. Oh, you fucking cunt! Not you, Kraken. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. Guys, do you see where I've been put? Do you see where I've been deposited? I was deposited back to the cliff where I got the mission. Alright, well, it looks like I have time to read chat again. Just keep fucking flying all the way over there again. And yeah, I am based in New York, Kraken. I'm curious, Kraken, just where are you based out of? I'll ask you that one question before you leave. Oh, Los Angeles. Gotcha, never mind. Yeah, all you guys over in LA. Fucking Lyle, my friend Brandon, the fucking announcer for Smash Brothers, like a lot of people based in California or just outside. And it's like, with this weather, I love New York so much, I love the food here, but with this weather, I don't know if I could stomach it, like, for the rest of my life. Oh, you were a Philly guy. Yeah, Philly's awesome, man. I like Philly. What color are my eyes? Green. Alright, later, dude. Philly's cool because I like the food there. So, you know what? I can't even really say for sure that I love Philly, because I kind of don't. It's alright. It's alright. I just go for the cheesesteaks and the Obey fries. You fucking elephant guy. Oh! Holy shit! I really need to make some fucking syringes, don't I? I'm sorry, I'm getting mad at video games at 2:30 a.m. Not good. Not good. I don't have the materials to make syringe. Alright, well, we're flying again. It's the sad reality of life. It's just gonna end up flying forever. Alright, guys, so, any other questions? Keep me occupied while I'm flying to this mission. How was your day? It's alright. Did I get the email about the Fantabulous game update? I did. I will respond to it. I'm 29. I have a beard. Kind of. It's just scruff. It's just scruff. No, I haven't been watching X-Files because I've been watching AGDQ. Where do babies come from? Well, you see, Luigi. When a Mamma Mia. No, I want to tell you guys, the Fantabulous game has an update. Now, normally I wouldn't play these egg-like games anymore. I've been done with them for a while. We've talked about this. They're no longer funny, but the Fantabuloso game, the developer is competent. He knows what he's doing. In fact, the first Fantabuloso game was a parody in and of itself, but it ended up being better than most of the fucking stuff that people were sending me. So, there's an update. The developer's in the chat right now, and he's a good guy. And soon, I am going to stream the fucking fantabulous game. I cannot guarantee that I'm going to love it, fantabulous. So hopefully you made it extra amazing. I'm gonna be brutally honest, dude. I'm gonna be really, really fucking brutal with it. But it'll be worth it. It'll be fun. Okay. Okay. I like this auto crossbow gun. I guess we gotta rappel down, huh? Okay, I'm gonna try really hard not to fuck it up this time. Can I? I can't just do a save. Alright, we're in the water. I'd like to be as sausage wieners are. In an octopus's garden in the shade. All right, Beetle fans, just out of curiosity, just from a morbid curiosity that I now have, for no good reason. There we go. Okay. Favorite Beatles song, go. Only one though. Choose. You have to choose one. For me, it's probably Dear Prudence. It changes a lot, but across the universe in Dear Prudence, right now it's Dear Prudence. Creep, someone said. You had one job. Day in the life, Helter Skelter. Yellow Submarine, huh? There's a lot of Yellow Submarines. When I'm 64, that's a silly one. Drive My Car is good. When all else fails, pull out the elephant gun. Eleanor Rigby's a nice one. Obla Obla Da, that's silly. But I like it. It's one of the Paul's silly songs. I should have known better. Carlo, that is an excellent choice. That is an early one. That's off of Hard Day's Night. And it's in the movie. Twice, I think. That's a good early song. I like that one. I like the harmonica. The hop. The mouth hop. Tomorrow Never Knows. Good choice. I'm Only Sleeping. Another great choice. I mean, even the silly ones are fun, but, you know, I tend to go for a lot of the George songs I like. Here Comes the Sun. Whoa, what's this thing? Oh, that's the thing. I like While My Guitar Gently Weeps. Something. Yo, are we tripping? Speaking of the Beatles, why don't we talk about fucking Sgt. Pepper while I'm tripping now? Fixing a Hole is another great song, by the way.
मैंने नीचे घाटी में देखा और मुझे लगा कि मैं पहुंच गया हूं। बस मुझे कूदना था। मैं जवान था, किरती राजा के योद्धा के रूप में मैंने सिर्फ अभी अपना नाम कमाया था, कालीनाग। मुझे राजा के रक्षक के रूप में प्रतिष्ठित किया गया।
Oh, I'm really in an octopus's garden now.
काम के लिए चुना गया। मुझे भेजा था धरती के स्वामी।
Fucking Fish Cyclone. Anyone needs a chat name? There you go, Fish Cyclone.
संभव को कैसे दिखा सकता है? इस स्वर्ग का गवाह बनने का सिर्फ एक ही रास्ता है, इसमें रहना।
We're in Shangri-La.
यहां तक मेरा रास्ता लंबा और कठिन रहा। मैंने बहुत कुछ देखा, किया, लेकिन मैं चाहता हूं कि ऐसा किसी और के साथ कभी ना हो। लेकिन मैं मूर्ख था जो सोचता था कि स्वर्ग दुखों से मुक्त होता है।
Turn off your mind, relax and float downstream. It is not dying. It is not dying. Lay down all thoughts, surrender to the void.
शेर ने बहुत खून खराबा देखा था। वो एक दूसरी दुनिया से था, एक रक्षक।
Sorry, Tiger Bro.
एक भीम के जानवर के दांतों से अटका। जंगल में भयंकर लड़ाई हुई थी। शेर अपने घर की रक्षा कर रहा था, लेकिन किससे?
Okay, so remember how Blood Dragon was like the parody of the 80s? Next Far Cry expansion should just be an entire expansion based on like drug trips.
शैतानों ने शैंग्रीला पर आक्रमण किया। इस धरती के नहीं, साफ मन के नहीं।
It's blood.
कोई खुद या कोई चीज अपने लिए शैंग्रीला को चुराना चाहती थी।
The demon. Oh, the tiger saved me. Thought she was dead, tiger.
शेर मौत के मुंह से लौट आया, मेरी जिंदगी बचाने के लिए नहीं, बल्कि एक सहयोगी पाने
But to gain an ally? Yeah. Shangri-La the tiger. Aim and press F to target. The tiger will attack your target. Can sense enemies and become invisible to them.
मेरे जैसा किरती खोज करता इस पुराने भूमि की खोज कर रहा है। फिर भी यहाँ वो शैंग्रीला के लिए
okay there,
अपना
buddy?
जीवन कुर्बान कर रहा था, जैसे स्वर्ग के नशे में चूर हो।
I'm sure this all means something.
अभी उसे मारो।
Don't. You can take out demons, Tiger, but don't get stuck on the stairs. You know, that's Ubisoft's fault. Not the demon's fault or the tiger's fault. Akraman! Chunky? Did someone say chunky? Chunky what? You killed my tiger. How dare you? I would name him George if I could. Which way did he go, George? Which way did he go? Like every fucking Warner Brothers cartoon, there was one like George. I will name him George.
लेकिन इनको देखकर ऐसा लगा कि ये देवताओं के लिए बनाए गए हों। वो इतने बड़े थे। पकड़ो उसे।
Oh, okay. I'm taking damage in my psychedelic drug trip. Let me unbreak my finger. And this is why you don't do weed, guys. If you do weed, you have to fight blue demons that fade away. At least it looks nice. Fuck. Oh, we're getting that. The memory leaks are happening. I can feel them. I can feel them. Oh, you're my. Oh, whoops. That's right. Don't do drugs, kids. Smoke pot once and this happens. Okay, so UFOs are now confirmed to be spinning things and not actually of alien origin. We've confirmed that they're just whatever that is. I can't even ascribe a definition to it. Just decorations from Tibet while on weed. Boba Fett, you need to stop talking. I'd be okay with this. Like, if there were no demons, I'd be okay with this. To just, like, you know, if I was tripping out. Because this is fucking cool. It's just the demon part needs to maybe stop happening. Shangri-La, press... okay. The tiger will distract the Scorcher. Take down from behind while he's distracted. Shit. I forgot that you could stealth during this section. Dead? No, not yet. Still going. I picked up a throwing knife, except I don't have the ability to use throwing knives during this. Are you a stop? They sound like the fucking infected from what were they called? The Gunados from Resident Evil 4. Gotcha. Whoa, some weird shit's going on here, guys. Some really fucking weird shit.
जब मैं बच्चा था तो मेरे पिता मुझे शैंग्री-ला की घंटियों की कहानियां सुनाया करते थे। उनकी ध्वनियां धरती से बुराइयों को दूर करती थी। वो मुझे चेतावनी देते थे, तुम अपने माता-पिता का कहना नहीं मानोगे तो घंटियों की ध्वनियां तुम्हें ढूंढ लेंगी। मैं उनसे बहुत डर जाता था। इस भय का शिकार मैं अकेला ही नहीं था।
That was cool. That was something different. And I would like to see more of that kind of stuff.
What happened?
He's back in the world of the living.
How'd I get here?
Oh no. Oh god, I woke up from one bad nightmare. I've entered another one.
You walked in holding a finger.
I don't like his head.
Right, and then you put it up in a frame here and then curled up on the floor for a kip. Yeah. You would have tried. You're speaking a weird language. What happened?
I don't know, but it was fucking weird.
Yep.
Was that here when you moved in?
Oh, this? I was told that it's a Gale family heirloom, been passed down for generations. Did I not mention that earlier?
No, you didn't.
Did ask for the show version. Right, and we asked you to grab some of that wacky-backy, eh? Did you find any?
I was a little busy.
Right, that's good.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, next time. But you do come across that Fanka. Keep us in mind.
Right, well, we're off. We'll send someone back here to clean up the rest of our shit, all right?
All right.
Toodles!
Toodles.
Toodles. Yeah, that was alright. That mission was alright. I could, yeah, I could do more stuff like that. I mean, you know, just like acid trip type shit. Like, they can do it. Ubisoft can do it. Make it happen, you know? Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon was cool. And it was pretty, I don't want to say similar to what I just did, but like the aesthetics could be applied in a similar way, and it could really create something interesting. Oh, this is this is stuff for the house. Ah. Moonshine kit. Hey, hey, hey! Boo, boo! Why did I not buy the buzzer? Just wasting money on a house for no reason. But yeah, people are saying the buzzer is a good thing to buy, because then you can spawn at your house and then take the buzzer and go on missions. Need $4 for the goddamn buzzer and I can't afford it. Whatever, we got the spawn point, right? Is there a fast travel here? Yeah, there's a fast travel here. Alright, so now I know there's stuff there. Sadly, I'm just almost done streaming because like I said, I've been really attempting to fix my sleep schedule. It's been working. It actually has been working, and if I keep streaming, then it won't. So I'm probably gonna have to stop doing that ASAP.
Who would understand that we are not machines?
Very good. And the memory leaks are happening. Yes. Just want to go to this one unknown location, just find out what's there, and without dying on the way. Okay, there we go.
Search everywhere!
Shit, he got away. Couldn't do it. Couldn't seal the deal. Okay, the deal was certainly sealed with this guy, but he wasn't a karma guy. Where's his body? Alright, whatever. Okay, well now I have enough money to buy the buzzer if I want to. Just a ton of shit here. 2 more for next reward. Okay. What? Where's fire? Oh, there it is. Right, that was the fire I caused.
I'm going to kill you.
Here, let me repair this truck. Oh, right on those tires. That's exactly where you gotta put them. Oh, wait a second. There's something over here. I have to deliver this to an outpost. Alright, that'll be how I end the stream. I'll deliver to an outpost. It's so easy to just get caught up in all this stuff that's happening. Can you... I need this body. I kinda need to loot this body, so if you wouldn't mind... like, fucking off out of the way, that would be great, truck. Good. I need his body. Yeah. Yeah, I need his body. Yeah, his body. It's so good. Yeah, body. Alright. We need to go to a liberated outpost. Where is the nearest Liberato? Here, perhaps? It's a little hard to see out this small space of a window. I mean, usually when you're driving, you get a little bit more field of vision than this. I mean, I don't know. That's just me. But, you know, you gotta see them arms move. You gotta see all the little instruments in the dashboard for the immersion. You know, if you're playing a video game, you need that immersion. Oh, I'm off-roading the fuck out of this. I don't even care. Yeah, now this is pod racing. I think I've damaged the vehicle. Drive through the forest, you hear weird noises every now and then. Ignore them. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm here, but I need to, I guess, pull it around, pull in. Okay. The fuck? Oh.
Meanwhile, I open up an internet browser, big ads everywhere.
Whoa, where'd it go? Cargo delivered. Great. Okay. Okay, got plenty of money. Hang on. Ooh. I unlocked the warrior. The ultimate warrior. It's a two-handed assault rifle. It's an AK-47 with a red dot scope and a silencer. Jesus. It's a pretty decent weapon, too. I might look into that. Now, the shredder people were saying I need to look in, but I need karma level 6 for the shredder. Otherwise, it would take a really... Well, that's the only way I can get it. The shredder is pretty much... Look at how much better it is. The white means it's better. A lot of things are better than the warrior, to be honest. 87 has good damage. Got the A2000 finally. Quick sell. I've got lots of skins that I probably could start getting rid of if I needed to. But let's check out the art. Okay, like I said, I do want to, get going at this point in time. I appreciate you guys sticking around for Far Cry. I know I was a bit late. I will do a Far Cry stream a little bit earlier next time so I can make a little bit more progress in the story. Because let's face it, I've been playing the game for a while, and I think it's about time we make we make a dent in it. A Harvey dent in it. Okay, so there's some art. A few pages. And let me close Ubisoft's bullshit, whatever it's called. I don't want to know the name of it. What? No. What do you mean Steam? Big picture. No. No big picture, Steam. The big picture just activated in my Oculus Rift. I just checked the Rift, and it was there. I still have to do a little more with the Rift. There's some new demos and games that are compatible with it, and I haven't taken full advantage. To be honest, it does get me motion sick. I've told you guys that before. The Oculus Rift is so fucking immersive that it actually makes me a bit motion sick, and I have to take a quick break. Not every demo, only a few demos really, or a few games like Half-Life 2. I've told you this before. Yes, I do have an Oculus Rift for anyone who's curious. It's cool. It's really good. I thought I was going to end up playing through Skyrim with it, but the resolution on the DK2 is a bit low, so it's not really into that. And also, when you're kind of moving around in a first-person game, your body has to compensate. It doesn't. I don't know how to explain it. The way I've read it, it's similar to getting motion sick on a boat. The reason some people get motion sick is because the fluid in your inner ear doesn't understand why you're moving around, and it thinks you're sick. It thinks that you're poisoned. So the body's natural instinct for that then is to have you expel the poison by vomiting. And that's how, I don't know how true that is, but that's what I've read. And I can tell you for a fact, yeah, I definitely have felt like vomiting more than once in the Oculus Rift. Sometimes I can use it and I'm fine. Other times it's difficult, to say the very least. So that's why I haven't really fucked with it too much. But I will. I will try to get over this. All right, let's do the art. Okay, put a few songs on. And let's get started. So, the first piece that I have is this one by RDNX. It's me. This next one here is from Bacon Rules Gaming. It's a Vinesauce cursor that he made. And he tells you how to get it too. Cool. From Sty Please. That's kind of amazing. Really nice piece of art. Wow. I actually don't have a shirt like that. Really cool though. Yeah, I don't know what this song is. It was included with a number of other songs. From Hail Rex Lana. It's BRB. Hand drawn. From Cuckoo Banana. Toil. Nice interpretation of Toil. It looks like one of those things from fucking Galaxy Quest on the planet. Anyway, if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. That's cool. Okay, from Toaster Man 3000. What a cute baby. So many cute babies in Tamagotchi. From Ling Shen. There's some Okami-styled BRB. I still have not played Okami. From C. This was from last night. From Toaster Man 3000. Oh, shit. Yep, that's how we purge the memes. From Qburn. Another piece from I'm Null from last night. From Nairobi. This is Heavy Bullet. I streamed Heavy Bullets yesterday, and it was really fucking cool. So that's a nice little piece of art for that. From Fiery Fetus. Null. Shopping for Costco pasta. From Little TLK. Why are all these numbers following me? From Fox Tart. Oh, that's like, again, that's like what we saw earlier in that game. In Far Cry, except even more fucking psychedelic. From Ice Brigade, the hub. Mama, I'm not fooling. I'm gonna send you back to school and... What music is this now? I don't even... Whatever this is, here it is. Okay, let's keep moving along with the art. From Stuba Scuba, there's a BRB, Moonlight Mountains BRB. From Do Whacker, Vinesauce, Super Mario 64, Corruption Classics 2013. It's like cover art, or like iPhone, right? Like a cell phone, maybe? Oh, sorry, what am I saying? A mini-series of tributes, classic Vinesauce streams based on those 70s Penguin classic books. That's what he says in the description. I couldn't figure that out for a second. I like that. When that series is done, please send it my way. That's really cool. They might make good posters. From Cuckoo Banana. Here's some art from Null yesterday, which I did not show because I was banned. From Ahoy. If you missed it, you should check it out on the Full Sauce channel. It was fucking weird. It's like a Vine tattoo, as it's tagged. From Mario is Awesome 16. Here's a pretty good example of no. Sorry to be blunt about it, but what the hell? It's just a bunch of things put on a background. And Bonzi is there. Ugh. From Cola Star. Null. Peace. From MG Hot Dog. Oh, that's pretty cool. From... Okay, I think I've had enough of this song. From Dogeburger. That name. There's a drawing of me. Nice little sketch. From Quillox. Behave, children. I heard he was asking for me after I left. I heard Null said, I want Vinny. From Captain Palace. Here's another drawing of the Null Street. It was a fucking weird game, if you want to call it that. It could happen that I pay another visit. Because if Null was asking for me, I don't know if I'd want to disappoint him. From X Ruven. Vinesauce lager beer. Wonder what it would taste like. From Flame Hazard. That's cool. Nice little Vinesauce space drawing. I like that. V on the planet. Cool. From Cube-like Khan. Nice. Another I'm Null thing. From Purple Hive. Here's a very strange BRB. Oh, look at that. It's got its own little background. It's got like a little carpet and wallpaper. Purple Hive is upgrading the studio. From Azure Hue 22. That's a really nice little vine creature goblin thing. Nice colors. See, the art's getting better. Just keep practicing. I've seen it dozens of times. You just put the work in and you get better. And this is proof. This is really, really good. Practice makes perfect, my friends. From Purple Hive. Here's a... Oh, that's what it looks like turned around. Oh, okay. That is fantastic. Purple Hive, you really... I think you might have a career in this if you just keep at it. You have the passion. Now it's about applying it. And I think you can do that. From Vorpalstorm, here's a vine squid mushroom. From Living Tar, I want a potato. I want a potato. From Carcam, there's a blurry Kernando. It's actually Crenando. But yeah, that works too. From Living Tar. Same shit every day. Abducting humans, probing them. I've seen so many assholes. I don't even know what the fuck I am anymore. I can't tell the difference between an asshole and a mouth at this point. So I just smoke. The poor alien. It's majestic creature. The aliens in their natural habitat. The fourth dimensional beings that they are. From Purple Hive, Bovins Intensifies. I like how you get the lips exactly right. Frosted white lips. From Screwdriving. I'm looking at you, Null. I know what you are. I know the dreams that you hold. I know what you represent now. I see myself within you, beyond the mask, beyond the facade. I said that? I guess I did. I will find you, and I will make you pay for what you've done. You've abducted me daughter twice. And you've abducted my wife now. What's next? Me pet dog. From Nicolas Cage Vivo. From Deadman 95. Toad amiibo. That's right, there are new amiibos. Toad's one of them. And a Vine Shroom. A Vine Toad could happen. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's nice. From C. It's just what it is, really. Oh, sorry to ruin this great moment, but we have one more piece of art from Velvet Winter. Don't cry over spilt dicks. Sorry. But there you go. All right. I'll see you guys later. Going now. You guys have a great night. As always, I appreciate you guys being here. Night after night. I appreciate you watching. I hope you come back soon. I hope you check out the other streamers while I'm not around. And if you don't, you just go to twitch.tv/team/Vinesauce and you can check out any number of other streamers that we have. So, regardless, thank you for watching as always. Thank you for the continued support. And expect more streams. Expect more. We're going to be doing the Fantabuloso game and some other stuff. And Grimrock and all that stuff. So it should be good. So I bid you all farewell. Good night, everyone.
Oh my god, my metal dildos are coming out tonight. And as soon as KY gets here, there's gonna be a dildo fest.